coffee's like right here. It's almost done.
It's cold. But I like it cold.
Anybody that drinks coffee cold is a walking psychopath. I'm putting it out there.
Nobody's going to.
Everyone else was saying it. They were thinking it. You know what? That's fine. That's fine.
You announced
I'll take it for the team because I am true to myself. Anyways, we live, baby. Set back. What's going on, guys? My name is Alex.
And I'm Alex.
Welcome to the Amicy channel.
Welcome.
If you're not subscribed, click on that subscribe button below and be a part of the Amicy gang.
Oh, God.
The original 50,000 subscribers.
50K.
Oh, God. Guys, so we've got BTS, Ddaeng, explained by a Korean. A lot of you guys been
roast you in the comments. It's Ddaeng, not Ddaeng.
Oh yeah, okay, Ddaeng. A lot of you guys can request this in the comments, and we added it to the list. And so we literally sit there and we try to get as much information as possible. But guys, without further ado, let's what we're doing do it best. In this video, let's get it popping.
Let's get it.
Okay, I know you wanted this, so here we are. The rap line of BTS, RF, J-Hope, and Suga dropped a hip-hop track recently on their SoundCloud called Ddaeng. It's a song that has an oriental and trap beat at the same time, and it's also a diss track sending messages to their haters. But the wordplay inside it is just amazing. For example, the title Ddaeng itself is used in multiple ways throughout the whole song. 일팔, 일삼, 삼팔. These are all card combinations that come from a Korean card game called 섰다 or hwatu.
팔대 잠깐 굿땡이요?
Simply think of them as the best combinations you can get during a game. For example, 3 and 8, which is called 38 광땡, is the ultimate pair that nothing can beat. Thus, the first meaning of Ddaeng here would be translated into something like better or invincible. Again in the chorus, the word Ddaeng is already used in 2 more different meanings. For these 2 lines, Ddaeng is used as the meaning of wrong, which originates from the imitation of a xylophone sound.
There's so much different. I can't.
I'm so tired of being can't say the word, but you know what I'm saying. Mind
blown.
Yeah, that word.
Here's
what pisses me off.
What?
Is that other regular songs, okay, I think maybe Eminem or a couple other guys. Any other person that we listen to, whatever the words are, we're like, that is all we needed. Thank you. Next song. These guys go, we read the line, we said, got it, and like, you thought you had it.
But it was
this. Let me give you a whole another segment of why you were way off track. Because it's like, you know what's crazy about these guys is lyrics? Not just these guys, but BTS as a whole is this. You know how when people read things that were created hundreds of years ago?
Right.
I'm going to give you guys a great example. Do you remember when you were in an English class in high school and then you had to read some stupid book and then your teacher was like, the door was blue. What the author meant was that he was portraying all this crazy thing, and I'm like, the door was just blue. That's all the guy said.
You're saying the basic.
That is exactly how I feel about these guys, because like they're just like saying like, dang, you're like, oh, I got it, cool. Nope. This is how much how much they actually saying. I'm like, I thought I had it.
They opened the book. And
they said, "Oh my god, the door was blue. The freaking door was blue."
Used in quiz shows or auditions when the participant is wrong or bad.
Oh my!
For this line, Ddaeng is used as the sound of a bell, and it also comes from a children's song called 학교 종이 땡땡땡.
What?
Regarding J-Hope mentioning homework in the next verse, there's a very high possibility that this line implies the meaning of go to school, kids.
Ddaeng, young rapper, Ddaeng, Bangtan, Ddaeng, but don't you, brain, worldwide, brain.
The first lines of J-Hope's verse describe the criticism they received in the early ages about their hip-hop or rap style, or BTS being a flop. However, in the next lines, he explains that now they've become a worldwide bang from a Ddaeng.
내가 보기엔 너네는 땡. 우리 모두가 땡. 누가 끝판이 좋던 간에 나는 땡 중에 상관없네.
It kind of gets trickier in Suga's verse. The usage of Ddaeng is suddenly changed without any notice. The first Ddaeng indicate the meaning of wrong or no, but when he says 누가 끝발이 좋던 간에, he suddenly jumps into the card game again. 끝발 is an everyday slang word for power/influence. When you see a very successful person, you would say something like 와 끝발 죽이네 or 끝발 날리네. This everyday slang word's origin comes from the card game 섰다. 끝 is a combination of cards equivalent to 1 point to 9 points. It's the most common pairs you will receive during a game. In contrast, a Ddaeng is above all 끝. So that's what Suga is saying in his last lines. 나는 땡 전혀 상관 안 해. Which means I'm a Ddaeng and I don't care about you lower class goods. So one more thing before we go into Arm's verse. Good has the same sound as good. Yeah, and this good means the end. Suga ends his verse by saying 계속 걱정해주길 good. It could be a double translation as continue worrying about us low pointers, losers, and continue worrying about us, the end. I'm out, mic drop.
계속해 상소리 땡 어린 척 좋아하는 어른 땡 난 띵동 넌 땡 넌 칠끝 난 땡 라면 먹고 잔 얼굴 땡 널거지들 구열 땡날 반하는 얼땡 네가 쫄어 뭐죠 개얼땡.
Now personally, Arm's part is the apex of this whole song. It's because in one single verse, he uses 7 different usages of Ddaeng. The first line, 캐셔 계산 소리 땡, is literally the sound of the cashier opening, which could also imply that he has a lot of money now. And the second line, 어릴 적 좋아함 얼음 땡, is a Korean version of tag. It's when kids run away.
You know what this makes me realize? It's like I just hate looking at us from when we first watched this. We're like, oh yeah, dang, and then now we're like, dang, this is really what it really meant. we got nothing out of the first one. So I don't know.
They shout 얼음, which is freeze, to get immune from the catcher, and then another survivor can come along and tag the frozen person, saying 땡, which unleashes him from the frozen state. And third, 난 띵동, 넌 땡, means I'm correct and you're wrong. And fourth, 넌 칠끝, 난 땡, is again referenced from the card game. You might be a 7-pointer, but I'm above that tier. Fifth, 라면 먹고 잔 얼굴 땡, comes from the expression 땡땡 부었다. It's a fun way to describe your face is swollen after you've eaten ramen last night. 6. 떨거지들 do your thing, 날 봐, 난 네 air thing. RM is now playing with language now. The pronunciation of Ddaeng is similar to thang, which is the slang of thing in English. Last but not least, 7th, 네가
7. I know that one. I'm not sure if my camera's off. Okay, we can go. Let's get. RM, listen, bro. We get it. You're fluent in English. You cannot be throwing us off like this, okay? We're so focused on trying to read down here, and then RM comes out of nowhere with his English for him, like.
Even when it's in English, you're like, trying to decipher an English word
coming out with. Listen, guys, RM coming out with some English words is like. It's like the feeling that you get like after you just ran up freaking 5 miles in that water, like that first drop of water, you're like, thank God.
Thank you.
That's how I feel, because I'm like, all right, I'm reading and it's like, earthing. Thank God. Oh man.
쩔어, 멋져, 겨울탱. RM finally uses another similar sound, 탱, to make it rhyme with 땡. 얼탱이 없다 is a slang for 어이가 없다, which means dumbfounded. Phew, so basically I would summarize this song as genius wordplay and rhythmical onomatopoeia. The repetitive Ddaeng sound makes the song much more rhythmical and addictive, whereas the various meanings of Ddaeng constantly changing throughout the song make it hard for foreigners or average people to understand, but at the same time makes it genius for a rap lyric.
Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate 네가 먼저 날 인정해 이름값 하는 개구리들 응원 안 해주기를 간절히 기도할게 Ddaeng.
We celebrate rather than being a celebrity. This line shows BTS's attitude or mentality of being a celebrity in a nutshell. It's not about being special or enjoying the spotlight. It's about sharing and returning the love they received by celebrating together.
이름값 하는 개구리들 응원 안 해주기를
이름값 하는 개구리들 우물 안에 죽기를. This is a reference from a Korean saying called 우물 안 개구리, which means a frog is stuck in a well and he thinks that well is his whole world. Thus, he's very narrow-sighted and he thinks he's the best inside that small world. 개구리 usually just means frog, but in this case I think there's a hidden double meaning inside it, saying 개구리다, which is a slang for fucking lame or foul. I think RM is addressing to the haters in Korea who think they're the best with their own lame songs in this small country. He's saying they should die.
You know what? This also reminds me of that thing we talked about.
The underground?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is it every video we do is somehow tied with what we were just talking about in the previous videos?
It's crazy.
In this small well called Korea, without even having the opportunity to see the big world outside, where BTS is now using as a stage. Last but not least, as a director's commentary, I would like to point out the fact that despite this song being a diss track, there is actually no real hate or toxic cursing inside, but rather BTS chooses to play around playfully with the word Ddaeng in a teasing manner and swaggering about their current success. For me, this is the point that sets apart this song from all other diss tracks. Low negativity, but comic and satirical high self-esteem.
Oh, right. We definitely start doing the music video and get the explanation like right after the same thing.
Yeah.
So guys, that was BTS Ddaeng, explained by a Korean. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I just feel so dumb. Like
we feel stupid right now because we were way off as to what they
and
meant
sad
in the
part
first
is
place.
we were reading it like, oh, okay, next, all right, cool, and then he comes, he's like, let me slice this up. You missed this,
You
this,
thought.
and that.
Anyways, guys, if you're not part of the Amicy gang and you're not drinking some coffee or some hot cocoa,
You can't do this with us.
you can't be in the A club.
You can't.
Hey.
Hey.
If I further guys, this is what we're doing to our best. And at all times, don't cheat yourself. Keep it Amicy. Peace!
I live inside my own world of make-believe.